So when it comes to Paladin on Turtle WoW, developers did amazing job. They added a bit from TBC and they added a bit to from Wrath of the Lich King, so that you have a feeling when you play Turtle WoW, which is vanilla Blizz-like server. You have that feeling that you are playing TBC or Wrath of the Lich King in vanilla Blizz-like server. So they did a great job. They really did an amazing job. As you know, in vanilla WoW, protection paladins couldn't do anything really. Enhancement shamans couldn't do anything. Then we have deep prot warriors that couldn't do anything, and the list goes on and on. So Turtle WoW devs did amazing job for doing this. You know what I mean. So they implemented some really fun. First of all, fun, and then good, very very good and useful stuff. So you have, like I said, you have that feeling like you are playing Wrath of the Lich King Paladin or TBC Paladin in vanilla Blizz-like server. That's amazing. No one did that before, except Turtle WoW. Turtle WoW developers are the first one that they did, and I can tell you they did an amazing job. Alright, so we had some changes when it comes to classes, as many of you know, and today we are taking a look at Protection Paladin. I've been playing Protection Paladin for past few days, and it's really amazing. Well, first of all, when it comes to tanking, yeah, you can grab 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 adds mobs at the same time, you know what I mean, and tank them easy, especially if you put salvation on your DPS, you know what I mean. So I'm having good time playing Protection Paladin right now. I am not level 60 yet, but I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, my warrior is pretty decked up, so I decided to make Protection Paladin, which is, in my opinion, better than Protection Warrior. If you disagree, please leave a comment down below and tell me if I'm missing something. You know what I mean. Alright, so let's start with the talents first. I will make separate. Okay, so this video will be for talents only, and I will make a separate video for the rotation, consumables, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean. So alright, let's start in protection tree. We have Redoubt, 5 out of 5. Successful melee and ranged attacks against you have a 10% chance to increase your chance to block by 15%. That's huge. Lasts 10 seconds or 5 blocks. Then we have Toughness, of course, increases your armor value from items by 10%. Then we have Shield spec, increases the amount of damage absorbed by your shield by 30% and has a 100% chance to restore 2% of maximum mana when a block occurs. This effect cannot occur more than once every 5 seconds. Okay, so why is shield spec so good? First of all, it absorbs 30% of damage, but that's not all. As you know, the more mana you have, the better it is, especially for longer fights. Because you don't want to go So this is where shield spec steps on scene. You know, it gives you a 100% chance to restore 2% of maximum mana when a block occurs. So yeah. Then we have precision. Increases your chance to hit with melee attacks and spells by 3%. Then we have improved Righteous Fury. Increases the amount of threat generated by your Righteous Fury spell by 75%. That's huge. 75% is huge. Then we have Blessing of Sanctuary, of course. Place a blessing on a friendly target, reducing damage dealt from all sources by up to 10 for 10 minutes. In addition, when the target blocks a melee attack, the attacker will take 14 holy damage. 14 holy damage. So just look how perfectly Righteous Fury and a Blessing of Sanctuary stacks. Also with precision. So this is something amazing. Then we have Anticipation. Increases your defense skill by 20. 20 defense skill is a lot. That's literally 2 trinkets or 2 rings. Same as Warrior has Anticipation, Prot-Pala has Anticipation also, and 20 defense skill is a lot. Then we have a Holy Shield. Of course, this is one of the most important part of your rotation. Increases chance to block by 45% for 10 seconds. And deals 35 holy damage for each attack blocked while active. Damage caused by Holy Shield causes 30% additional threat. Each block expends a charge, 4 charges. Now when it comes to threat, Holy Shield is amazing. Consecration is amazing. And the list goes on and on. Then we have Righteous Defense. While Righteous Fury is active, your damage taken is reduced by 10%. That's so overpowered. Then we have a Reckoning, of course. Gives you a 25% chance after blocking enemy's attack that your next weapon swing will generate an additional attack. Amazing for single targets. Amazing for AoE as well. Amazing for everything, really. More threat. Then we have Righteous Strikes. Increase the threat generated by your Holy Strike by 30% and its damage by 25%. In additional, Zeal increases amount of damage blocked by 10%. I would go with Holy Strike over here, simply because it increases the threat generated by your Holy Strike by 30% and its damage by 25%. Zeal, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying that Holy Strike is better, you know what I mean. So yeah. Then we have improved Hand of Reckoning, which improves your chance to hit with Hand of Reckoning by 8%. This is something amazing when it comes to drakes in BWL, for example. There's a lot. As you know, Taunt is a spell. Taunt is not ability. So Taunt tends to miss a lot. This is very useful for drakes in BWL. This is very useful for 4 horsemen in Naxxramas. You know what I mean. 8% plus your own spell hit is a lot. You will rarely miss a taunt on your paladin. Next we have Bulwark of the Righteous. Bash the target with your shield, dealing 274 to 301 holy damage and reducing the damage you take by 30% for 12 seconds. However, Bulwark of Righteous has a 5 minutes cooldown. Maybe developers should reduce that cooldown a little bit, because you have to time it perfectly. You know what I mean? You have to time it perfectly when you are, for example, on 20-30% of your health state, if that makes any sense, so that you're you can survive, because it reduces the damage you take by 30% for 12 seconds, and 12 seconds is a lot. It will give your healers time to top you up, you know what I mean. So that will be pretty much it in Prot 3. Then we have Divine Intellect, which increases your total intellect by 10%, which is huge. Like I said, the more intellect you have, the better it is, especially for longer fights. You know what I mean? You do not want to go out of mana when it comes to Protection Paladin. You don't want to go out of mana when it comes to Holy Paladin. You don't want to go out of mana when it comes to Retri Paladin. You know what I mean? It's just like you don't want to go out of mana when it comes to any class, you know. But Divine Intellect, so we had a choice over here. Divine Strength. Strength, as you know, strength plays a big role when it comes to Paladin. But I decided to put 5 out of 5 in Intellect, which increased it, like I said, by 10. So go for Intellect, you won't regret it. Then we have improved Seal of Righteousness, which increases the damage done by your Seal of Righteousness and Judgment of Righteousness by 10%. This is something amazing for threat generation. You know what I mean? It's just a must. Seal of Righteousness, especially improved one, is a must. And the last talent we have Sanctity Aura. Increases holy damage done by party members within 30 yards by 10%. Okay, so your party members may not take this as a big buff. Maybe smite priests, etc., but you will. Your threat is literally increased by 10% with Holy Strike, with a Holy Shield, with a Bulwark of the Righteous, with every single possible ability or spell, call it however you want, with every single possible spell or ability that Paladin has, threat is increased by 10%. It also have a huge radius of 30 yards, so bear that in mind. That will be pretty much it for this video. These are your talents when it comes to new patch Turtle WoW Tower of Karazhan 1.17.2. Unless developers change something, like I said, I would like them to reduce the cooldown on Bulwark of Righteous by 2-3 minutes. That will be amazing. But 5 minutes, that's too long in my humble opinion. You know what I mean? So 11:40. That will be pretty much it. Thanks for stopping by as always. Thanks for watching. Comment down below, and I'll see you in the next Prot Pala video, where I'll explain in details entrance, rotation, and everything else. Until then, take care, and cheers.